guys, it's Miss Mac. This video is for my second year group, Briona Shannon's class. So I'm going to jump forward a little bit and we're actually on page 205 and we're going to be doing a section called Las, I'd like you to write everything down, please. Las tareas domésticas. The household chores. Now you're going to be examined on this in your Leaving Cert oral, so it's a really important section. And again, we're just doing the present tense. So you're going to have to forgive me. You need to see the setup here at the moment. I've got the data projector on a ladder. But here we have some of the expressions that we're going to be using to describe household chores. So the first one is hacer la cama, to make the bed. So in your copies, please write down las tareas domésticas, then write down hacer la cama, to make the bed. The next one we have here is lavar los platos, to wash the dishes. Lavar los platos, to wash the dishes. Take out your copies, take these down. Las tareas domésticas, the household chores. The household chores. I just want to see if my video is working. Yes, it is. Now, I'm not going to make these videos particularly long because they take an age to actually upload. So, we already know that the verb hacer means to do or to make. Can you remember how to conjugate that in the present tense? I hope so. I'll do it here very briefly for you. Hago, haces, hace, hacemos, hacéis, hacen. And remember, we don't pronounce the H at the beginning of a word in Spanish. So if I want to say, I make the bed every day, hago la cama cada día. Hago la cama. If I want to ask the question, do you make the bed every day? ¿Haces la cama cada día? The next one is lavar los platos. It's a regular verb. So it's going to be, do you mind if I just abbreviate it like this? Lavo, lavas, lava, sorry. Lavo, lavas, lava. Lavamos, laváis, lavan. So I wash the dishes, lavo los platos. Do you wash the dishes? ¿Lavas los platos? Okay, moving on. Poner la mesa. So poner la mesa, well we know that the verb poner means to put. We did it in the last chapter. But this is an idiomatic expression, which means it doesn't actually make sense if you translate it literally, because if I were to translate it literally, it would mean to put the table, and that would make no sense unless in a particular context. So poner la mesa means to set the table. To set the table. So if you want to say, I set the table every day, it's pongo la mesa cada día. If I want to ask the question, do you set the table? Pones la mesa cada día. And just in case you have forgotten how to form the interrogative, how to ask a question, I'm just going to write it down here. Do you set the table every day? That's short for every day. Well, how do we translate do in Spanish? Well, we don't. What we do is we cross it out, we put an upside down question mark, and we're left with you set the table, which is pones la mesa. But you must put the questioning tone in your voice. Pones la mesa. And again, the Spanish speak with their faces, with their hands, their bodies. So, you can't be stiff when you're speaking Spanish. Okay, so we've got three verbs there. We've hacer la cama, lavar los platos, y poner la mesa. And because I did it with the other class, I'm going to do it with you guys as well. To clear the table is quitar. Q-U-I-T-A-R. Quitar la mesa. to clear the table. Now, quitar has other meanings as well. Quítate la chaqueta, take your jacket off. But here in this instance, it means to clear the table. Quitar la mesa. And it's a regular verb. Quito, quitas, quita, quitamos, quitáis, quita. Okay, moving on swiftly. Now, limpiar. Limpiar just means to clean. And it's a regular verb. So, limpio, limpias, limpia, limpiamos, limpiáis, and limpian. So if I want to say I clean my bedroom or I clean the kitchen, yo limpio la cocina, yo limpio mi dormitorio. If you want to ask the question, do you clean the kitchen? Limpias la cocina, do you clean the kitchen? Moving on to the next one, which is planchar. And planchar means to iron. And again, it's totally regular. So it's plancho, planchas, plancha, planchamos, plancháis, planchan. Don't worry, you're going to be writing all of these and conjugating them for homework. Arreglar. Arreglar means to tidy. Arreglar. Remember there's two R's in the middle here, so you actually have to roll those R's. Arreglar. Again, it's totally regular. Arreglo, arreglas, arregla, arreglamos, arregláis, arreglan. So I tidy my bedroom every day. Yo arreglo mi habitación, mi dormitorio, cada día. Moving on. Oh God, don't tell me I've forgotten some up here. No, I haven't. Okay, the next one is barrer. And barrer is to sweep. What do we sweep? El suelo. Barrer, el suelo. To sweep the floor. Please take that expression down. Now, this verb is an ER verb. So what are the endings for ER verbs? O, ES, E, EMOS, E for the IS, EN. I'll write it here. Barro. Barres, barre, barremos. Barréis, barren. Now, I'm going to get more contact for the wall here so that I can write there, but in the interim, this is going to have to do. So, I sweep the floor every day. Barro el suelo cada día. Do you sweep the floor every day? Barres el suelo cada día? Okay. What if it was my sister and I? Well, my sister and I equals we. So therefore, my sister and I sweep the floor. Mi hermana y yo barremos el suelo cada día. Okay. Okay, down here, well, we have cocinar. Well, you should know what the verb cocinar means. Cocinar, to cook. I'm not going over that because you know it, excuse me. So the next one is pasar la aspiradora, which is literally to pass the aspirator, because that's what a vacuum cleaner is. Okay, what is respiration? Respiration is to breathe in and to breathe out. But to aspirate is to suck in. And that's what a vacuum cleaner does. It sucks in dust. So pasar la aspiradora is to vacuum, literally to pass the aspirator. Now, I have seen pasar la aspiradora and I've looked it up. Okay, it seems that you can say pasar la aspiradora por or en. So if I want to say, I hoover in my room, I could say paso la aspiradora por mi habitación or en mi habitación. Don't ask me which one is correct. I've seen both of them. Either is fine for the Department of Education. So again, this is a regular verb. It's paso, pasas, pasa, pasamos, pasáis, and pasan. Now, homework. Again, short vid, short and sweet. Conjugate in full the verbs on page 205. conjugate in copies, conjugate them in copies, translate in full, the whole way down, not, I don't want to see this crack, yeah, I don't want to see that, don't do that. So translate in full into English, okay, and take pics of your work and send to me on 365, okay? Now, as a follow-up, also on page 205, in your books this time, conjugate the 3 verbs at the bottom of the page: limpiar, which means to clean, planchar, which means to iron, and barrer, which means to sweep, remembering that it's an ER verb. On to page 206. Let me get it here. 206. Okay. All right, nice little exercise here. Nice little exercise. And again, I need photos of your work and I need those pics sent to me. So, ordena las palabras para formar frases y tradúcelas al inglés. So, order the words in order to form sentences and translate them to English. So you have lava, los, mi, platos, padre. I'll do the first one for you. So it's mi, padre, because that's the subject of the sentence, the person doing the action. Mi padre lava, that's the verb. In straightforward sentences, we always have a subject first, then we have a verb, then we have an object. Subject is the person doing the action, the verb is the action word, and the object is the person or the thing that the action is done to, in which case here it's los platos, the dishes. So, mi padre lava los platos. My father washes the dishes, los platos. Okay, you continue on and do that. Take a pic and send it to me. Right. That's enough for today, I think. That'll keep you busy for today. It'll take me a while to upload everything anyway. So I'll leave it there.